Hi moms, today I want to talk about one of my all-time favorite and what I feel is the most important supplement that you should be taking when you're pregnant. Because your body does not make omega-3s, you definitely need to be taking it every single day. And I know the standard recommendation is somewhere around 200, maybe you'll hear 400 milligrams a day. I would recommend even more. I'm not a doctor. But in a lot of research that I have read and I've seen, there's more and more information coming out about omega-3, specifically like fish oils. I was even reading something the other day about walnut oil and how because of those omega-3s, your body doesn't make them. They're very beneficial. One, for moms, who should be taking them anyway, but two, for baby. And the last thing I had read, which was really interesting, was they're starting to maybe find some information that taking especially a higher dose of omega-3s can help decrease your baby's chance of food allergies because it helps develop the baby's digestive system and gut and all of that, which I thought that was very interesting. My biggest thing about taking fish oils, and I'll tell you what I recommend, is this Carlson's Norwegian cod liver oil. And I know a lot of you are going to like, oh, gross, how do you drink that or whatever. I recommend this with the lemon flavor. It does help a little bit. I take it at night so that you then, you shouldn't really burp it up, but especially when you're pregnant, you get a little bit of that acid reflux, or at least I've been having the joy of experiencing a little bit of that. So I always take it at night. I give myself a big tablespoonful and I put it in and then I chug it with a big glass of water. So then I go to bed, don't taste it. And I'm taking somewhere around the ballpark of probably like 1,000 milligrams. So minimum, if not more. And the thing you want to look for, you don't have to take this exact one by any means. I know a lot of people are like, when I talk to my clients about it, they're like, ew, how do you drink that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just do it. Some things, it's a mental thing. You just got to get over it and do it because it's good for you. But you can also find capsules. The one thing is you do get what you pay for when it comes to fish oil and things like that. So you don't want to buy the cheapest of cheap by any means. Carlson's across the board is a really good brand. So you can get the capsules too. I just flat out like to take this because I get so sick of always swallowing pills, so I don't mind it. But the one thing you want to really look for is that the DHA is higher than the EPA. A majority of fish oils, especially the cheaper ones, will have really, really low DHA compared to that EPA. So I can write a little bit more out about that. But so you want to be aware of that. It's that DHA that is really, really beneficial for brain development. And one other really important reason, besides for your child's brain development, to take fish oils, especially the ones higher in the DHA, is for you as the mom, your own brain. Because our brain is made up of somewhere around 80% fat. So if we're not getting enough fat, specifically really good fat, then for one, the baby will take whatever it needs. So your body will be depleted first. The baby may not be depleted of anything. And as long as you're eating really healthy, shouldn't be depleted of anything. It's going to be you, the mom, that experiences that depletion, especially in the brain. And so they've linked, I've read many studies where, having, and especially the more kids you have, the more depleted your body tends to get, the more depleted your brain gets, can increase your chances of postpartum depression. So I'm a firm believer in prevention, right? So up your cod liver oil or your fish oil, take it. You take a double dose. It's not going to harm you or your baby. So anyway, there you go. That's my thoughts on that you should be taking your fish oils and omega-3s.